Hello, welcome to part 40 of Let's Play Tales of Arise Blind on hard mode, and my goodness me, the story. Still trying to digest everything that's happened, but at least now we have our main antagonist, which is the whole of Rena itself, the Great Spirit. Who would have thought, hey? But let's carry on. I'm quite looking forward to heading off to Rena, and let's speak to the... can't remember the name of the alien, but yeah, let's speak to it to confirm that we are going to help it.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the Great Spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience, and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renus Alma.
Ooh.
You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renus Alma to destroy
but
it.
won't that kill
Hold
Shion?
on. That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit, and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
Oh.
So it really will kill me.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the
poop.
great spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
Yeah, but we could
What are our
transfer.
other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die, that we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great
Absolutely.
Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational.
That's...
It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the great astral spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
But why can't we transfer the thorns to the Renus Alma like they originally wanted
Wait.
to?
Naori said that the Renus Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns can be neutralized by
Yes.
placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Well, can it?
He's like, oops.
It is
Does
true
not
that
compute.
the Renus Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the great astral spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony. Considering that the Renus Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed, I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable
Wow.
to leave here.
That is actually being blackmailed. Law was right.
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing.
Ooh.
We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and
I bet he
watch
did
us
not
for its
expect
sake,
this.
then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Ouch. He's like computing.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
Love is
You
irrational.
agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
We can ask kindly.
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower, then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Good question.
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
Oh, goody.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Hevrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar is all. Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
Yay!
Excellent.
We're going to
But I
Rena.
want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to.
You just
Remember
got owned.
that.
Yeah, compute
It matters
that.
little to me. The end result shall be the same.
That is true as well.
Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Oh, I got a trophy
Man,
called The
Is
Truth.
it too much to ask for Hevrek 35 to talk like a normal person?
Yeah, but it's not a
I swear
person.
I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think we're mostly done with him. Now all we have to do is rest up and wait. Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Well, he just told
Shion's
us.
Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe. And with the amount of energy we're talking about here.
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
Hevrek 35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details. So assuming it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
So wait, was he talking about manifesting? So like he can use the fire sword from the Fire Master Core. Did she mean? I'm just trying to get this through my head. She wants to basically do the exact same thing by manifesting a sort of weapon by channeling the energy from the Renis Alma into a physical manifestation that we can use to then kill the Great Spirit. But then that doesn't answer the question of transfer. Well, we first have to transfer her thorns inside the Renis Alma. It's all very confusing. Hello, plain-faced woman. So you'll get some rest. We've been resting for like the last 4 episodes. Right. Oh, I missed that music. Oh. Wait, are we not cooking? Is cooking not allowed on the starship?
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
Very true.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead.
Well, he's not
Even
a
as I dream
necrophiliac.
of retirement,
That
I shall
much is
remain
confirmed.
dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
She's a Renan. Dun dun
I'm no
dun.
saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light.
Well, exactly.
Thanks to your reforms,
He needs to get
we
rid of
were
the
able
thorns
to stand
first.
next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
Very true.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Danans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
That is correct.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more?
Yeah, that's not going to
That's
work.
the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes,
That's
I
a
do.
utopia.
I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Doe? That was so cringe.
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara.
Just call a kiss. Or key.
I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it
Yeah,
that way before.
I agree.
But I do like the sound of it.
Kisara's the one to
Yeah.
make the first move,
I
clearly.
think I do too.
But yeah, I don't see them developing a romance. The game wouldn't do that. That would, as much as it would be nice, it would ruin their relationship. Now these two, that's what I want to see.
Why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
Read this popcorn.
I was being real stupid before. About whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Wait, where's Hootle?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah,
I smell a roast.
Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
Damn it. The aliens
When
feed
we
on
rescued
owls.
Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made
That was
me
just
want
his
to
dick.
believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Look at him being all understanding.
Yeah.
He's your very stereotypical male, alpha male teenager.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
Yes, I agree.
What?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
Oh, get away, Wing.
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Hefric 35 might know the answer.
I think Rinwell wants his astral energy inside her.
But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
They're not gonna kiss. Oh?
Ah,
Maybe. Do it? Yes!
To be honest, the
Oh.
only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will...
They're getting closer.
Well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
huh?
Never mind. Nothing.
No,
Just forget
no.
about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
Yeah, spit. Please. Okay. Okay. Well, that was really sweet. I did enjoy that, actually. Oh, that was a lovely
You don't want
scene.
to get some rest?
But where's Hootle?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Shion?
Same as you. Still trying to absorb everything.
I want to absorb Hootle. I just want to grab it and just go... Where is it?
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
It does actually feel like a long time ago, but it's been a long game.
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
So many owls.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more.
They are very pretty. I mean,
I wouldn't have my memories back.
characters' eyes in this game are very well done in general.
Like
I like Law's. I think Law's eyes are gorgeous. But yeah, hers are nice too. And I mean, the eyes are generally well designed.
Hey, Alphen.
They're not too anime-ish.
Something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrect 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me.
Ooh.
I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renan's
well, as long as Hootle lives, I don't care who dies. They need to do a spin-off with Hootle, seriously. Tales of Hootle.
We need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Does that mean having condoms on the ready?
Okay.
Fine, I'll wear protection.
But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen.
I'll just kiss already.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, she just flicked her neck.
Thank you, Shion.
Oh wait, she's still got the thorns.
So it's a promise then?
Never mind.
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me.
Oh dear.
My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me.
Yep.
But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Yeah, you forgot that, Shion.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before.
It's happening.
But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because I
have condoms.
Shion,
But wouldn't that protect against thorns?
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone.
Okay.
Okay?
That's sassy enough.
Yeah.
Would it be funny if what he was about to say is, I can't actually get an erection? And she's like, oh, I wish I didn't stop him then. It's been 300 years and it's just turned to mush.
Everybody get enough rest?
And to be fair, it is her fault. You did stop me.
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both
Oh,
worlds.
that's easy enough.
We're fighting
Great.
for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds.
Of course
That's
they
a
do.
promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is
Yeah.
that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
Absolutely. It feels natural.
I can.
They've done a good job with
I
it.
can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrek 35
Well,
a break.
we're certainly not going to be doing anything
He's
in
been
Dake
stuck in this
Faisal.
tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us?
That also means fast travel.
Brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
You want to infiltrate Kisara by
We gotta go all
foot?
the way down just
What the hell?
walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy.
It's told to Mersh. We've been through that already.
The Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
He needs to get
It's hard to
laid.
explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something that
That's why they're going
can
extinct.
understand.
They're not getting laid enough.
All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
Right. Well, can we fast travel there? Not yet. Dake Faisal. Look, wherever we're going. Right. Take off departure area. Yes. I haven't seen Hooter lately. I'm getting worried.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
I still haven't seen Hootle. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty. Wait, this is Rena? It's not what I was picturing. Well, the Great Spirit certainly hasn't looked after the planet.
This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy.
That's because the Great Spirit sucked it all dry.
Dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past.
What a shame.
This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can't have
We
that.
can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
Well, we are finally on Destroyed remnants. I wasn't expecting reds. I was expecting it more to be like wastelands, sort of more dark reds, greens. Like there was a screenshot during a loading scene.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
That is nice. Look at that. Skit.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially
who
a
told us to lie? Good.
world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Oh,
Taking
wait!
an interest is
They're so
understandable,
mean.
but let's
He
not
just
forget
said,
where
he
we
just
are.
asked.
This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You think I was already snorkeling in it or something?
Poor Law, I actually feel sorry for him. He was just making an observation and everyone just ganged up on him.
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony.
Yeah, get the Ouija board out.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience.
That is true.
The problem isn't just our enemy's strength. It's that it's sentient, too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, We need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
we might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renus Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
Yay. Bridging the divides. Right.
Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood,
there is no wood.
Turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, Astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands.
Oh, hello. What's she referring to?
Not differences so much as characteristics.
Alpha Xi.
It will
Oh.
take someone in power to set an
Elu.
example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day,
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Oh. Right, well here we are. Rena. Very pretty. Well, very grey. I mean, I love the light. I love the lighting and textures though on the floor. Right. Can we fast? We can actually fast travel to everywhere, and also new quests have opened up, which is great. Oh wow. I'm actually quite tempted to take a break from the story because it's quite overwhelming and actually do side quests. Yes, you're right. I forgot about that. Do you think we should take a break from the main story and sort of chill out a bit? Because I think this is... We've done a lot. I mean, the last 5 episodes or so have been purely on lore. I think this might be a good time to sort of... Yeah. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed in a good way with the story, so I think it's nice. Oh, we're going back to Dake Fazul. Yes, let's do side quests. I want to delve a bit into gameplay a bit now. We've done a lot of story, and I think this is a good
Finally.
time. Right, we're back
If
here
only we could
to...
have flown with the
Oh,
wind to get here faster.
keeping up with the Helganquil.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know,
Well-
it makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot
Maybe
of
they've
space.
just got such a
You don't think it's
huge
weird how the
dongle
armored soldiers are the
that it just
exact same
wraps
height
up
as Helganquil?
all around their body because it's
Can't
so
say
long.
I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat.
Get him, Hootle.
Go, Hootle!
Ah! Oh, what did I do?
Oh, now you listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell?
Oh, I love that. That's probably one of my favorite skits.
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Oh.
Certainly in all of my
Talking about
years,
breeding
I've
now.
never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no
That's
organized
boring.
effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you think we've been doing for the last
do you
70
mean?
hours?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
I agree.
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zoogles aren't so different after all.
Yes. Right. Well, I need to go to a camp, but first we need to accept this side quest.
Yes.
Correct. That would put 100 years between us, which would make them demonstrate respect. Perhaps he needs help with something.
Excuse me!
I had a feeling this was going to be. You always tried to beat me to the punch. Sometimes quest for large pass your hands dirty. So it's like losing an invaluable opportunity. I am actually reading this. I'm just a very fast reader, so I do apologize if you're trying to keep up.
Hey!
Really now?
Okay, this is a Renan quest.
What?
I see. Agreed.
All right.
Very nice.
Okay, so it's just research. It's extremely violent. Okay, tissue sample. Okay, that's going to be a random thing, so we're not going to do that now. I'm going to focus back on Dana.
No, Halim. The line of researchers is getting longer.
Perhaps I should have put more thought in.
Yes. Right. Back to Dana. Pelagian. What's happening in Pelagian? Let's accept this one. I definitely need to rest at a camp at some point.
Before accepting.
Hello. Not here. The wedding is to be held. Oh, the wedding!
Right.
Yes.
Sax Leo Temple. Isn't that
Sex Leo Temple? What the fuck?
Wasn't it beautiful? I can't wait for this.
Oh, I want to see this. Right.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Good God, he
Yeah.
wets himself? He's incontinent?
You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history, especially.
What the fuck?
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
God.
I meant in general, but you sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, Or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she
Tell it
was
how it
there.
is, Alphen.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
Oh,
You know,
come
I
on.
used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back.
That face, I wish I could just go back and see Hoodle's face. Damn it, I would have screenshotted it. Oh, I'm sure I can see it again at some point. He's like, gotcha. Hootle wins. Fatality.
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't
He
be
did deserve
called the
it.
Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
God. Alright.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on
Ooh,
these
this is
days?
good.
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back.
Yeah,
and
he
all.
can feel pleasure.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess... it's complicated.
I can imagine.
Well, that's not
I
fair.
know
We
it's not the
didn't
same
see
thing,
it.
But I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Yes, come.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion. But that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you.
She wants to touch
right?
Shion?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing.
She's
I know
only
what you
teasing
mean.
Rimwell? Good
Thank
God,
you.
she's a child.
And you're right.
What is wrong with
There are
her?
ways
Oh,
to
there we
convey
go,
your
boob
feelings
holding.
besides just touching.
Yep.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's
Yep.
favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
And his left
She
boob.
might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Aw. A creepy crawly tangent. Right, let's have a look. What's
Even
going on
after
here?
staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to...
Oh. Okay.
An ambush?
Sorry. Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here
Oh,
than
I
in Nicosia.
hate bugs and
In
spiders and all
fact, I
that.
seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Great.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Oh, he's
Insects as a
got bug
culinary
breath.
option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard!
Right, well, let's do quest, the sexy Leo temple or whatever. Right, let's have a look at the wedding.
Always good to be back in
Wait,
familiar
this is the right
territory.
way, isn't it? No. Feels good to be back on Dana, though.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he's still got his armor on.
Oh. Just great.
A toast.
Cheers!
Time for the big bouquet toss.
What?
Oh, this generic-looking gonk got it. Oh,
Nice try, you two. Better luck next time.
Never. Why?
Wait, something's wrong.
I couldn't catch it. I'll always be alone.
okay, this is weird.
How could I... Oh, please. I'm so lonely.
That is really weird.
Oh,
What's
no.
going on?
This is just like what happened before. Alphen!
I'm alone. I'm all alone.
What can I do to get her to snap out of it? There aren't any thorns this time.
I love how he's looking at her backside.
I've got it!
Yes, take the rear entrance.
Alvin?
Shion, you're not alone. You've got all of us. And it wasn't just one bouquet either. There's also this one from me. So please, don't give up.
Okay.
We'll fight this together.
You dummy! That's not what I was upset about. How many times do I need to tell you not to blindly rush into things?
Also, the text does not match.
It does make me feel better. Even if your bouquet is just a weapon named after one.
Yes, I'll insert to my bouquet.
I'm just glad I could help. And I made another one to go with it, so it wouldn't be lonely either.
He's got 2 bouquets?
You never cease to amaze me, Alphen.
Oh, a gun modeled after a flower bouquet. Despite the romantic sounding name, at the end of the day, it's still a gun and should be treated as such. Oh, a wedding cake cutter. Okay. Silver suit of armor. Wait, that's a relic, isn't it? Ooh. Increased art casting resilience. Sanguine Blossom launches a combo from an upper kick, then follows up with a Rose Vine lashing. Oh, I like a good lashing. Damn it, we don't have enough points. Oh, poop.
Feeling better now, Shion?
So wait a minute, what did we just get? Oh wow. That is actually a buff. That looks quite cool. I like that. And she got the bouquet. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that. I just wish the colour of the gun was like maybe a blue or a purple, but I like the flowers. That's a nice side quest. Right, I need to go to a camp, like now. Where's the other quests? There's nothing in Mahag-Sa. There's quite a lot in Calaglia, but I need to go to a camp, so... just any, it doesn't really matter, does it? Mount Daihara. Yes. Right.
Sorry I lost my cool like that.
Well, we're definitely going to talk to Kisara, because...
It's not like I have any room for criticism.
Being a grown-up isn't easy.
Oh, a wise dolt. Right.
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor.
I do miss Menancy,
However,
actually.
this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
Yeah, so we'd noticed.
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the Crown Contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
There's problem with plot, yes.
Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just, what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
Oh.
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further.
Yeah, we don't
Some
want to
lessons
poke
just
Law.
can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
The real Dohanim. Well, let's just... I'm going to check something first. Have new things come to life? I mean, I think... Forged weapon. Anything new? Yes! Oh, ooh. Ooh, lots of new weapons. I like that. But we can't make it. I think these are all things to be found on Rena, honestly. Oh, that's a nice blade. That goes very well. I think I'm going to go with Kisara, because I think Kisara gets her over limit much quicker than everyone else, which makes sense because she's the tank, so I definitely want to focus on her first. Who else gets it? So we've got, well, obviously Alphen, Kisara, and I guess Shion will be next. I like this. So these are very nice models. Oh, wow. These are quite spectacular. Don't know what the fuck this is. Don't like it. That's quite basic. Oh, I like that. I just don't like the shape. This is more like it. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I love the shape, the pattern, the color, the butterfly wings. Oh, I need this shield. Yeah, that's a bit anticlimactic. No. This is very regal. I like that. Oh! Wow! Look at that book! That's like the scholar books in Final Fantasy XIV, the Relic. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh! That's cool. No, I don't like that. His looks very plain. Oh, I must get these weapons. They look amazing. Oh, well, I feel depressed. Right. Manage ranch. Oh. Oh, I can't be bothered. I've got enough meat. Create accessory. Anything new with accessories? No. Okay, I'll... Right, let's look at the skit.
Hey, Kisara. What's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh,
not that
I don't
bad.
think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities
He
of
waxes?
cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
He waxes his
In
cactus
those
thorn?
poetic flourishes, he sneaks into regular conversation?
Blimey.
How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia, though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dovaline? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
I've never heard of that circumloquation. I mean, I've heard of circumcision.
Try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
Circumloquacious.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Interesting.
Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those eccentricities that make him who he is.
Yes. Right, well, let's camp. I'm not sure what food to make, but... What's he holding?
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time.
Oh, don't forget Hootle. We've got an
Yet here we all
owl.
are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
I take this personally.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens.
Very good.
I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
Oh.
But now...
Right. Now, I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart.
Just your vagina, which is obviously a problem.
I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
It wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but... swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see, that's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are.
Oh.
The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Enlightening bond. Very cool, I guess. Thunderfang. Oh wow! This is his first time he actually gets a lightning or a light-based attack. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna unlock it straight away. Oh. Fuck. I forgot he was gonna get this, but I think it's worth him having this anyway. Awesome. Right.
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
This is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look.
Oh no, this is new.
You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Look at Hoodle's eyes.
Look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
Okay. Joys of eating.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat, even when we're out on the road.
Me too. Especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up.
Oh, I agree completely.
Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry
Very
nearly
true.
as much
Very,
when
very
I've got
true.
a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Hootel's not happy.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on
No.
a silver platter.
Gold
Sometimes
platter.
it was gold.
See, I'm so in tune with this game.
Although,
I promise
there was
this is a
one
blind
experience that
playthrough.
does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver spoon elite for you.
Gold. Zealous taste testing. I like these skits.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
Oh, well, there's a
And
surprise.
yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
It's the
Yeah,
thorns.
I'm kind of envious, actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
nothing?
Nothing.
Revealing cooking. How many skits are there? Oh my god.
Why do you like spicy
I
food
do enjoy
so
them,
much
though.
anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
I love
Not
spicy
as
food.
much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I do have a sweet tooth.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We
There's
all
the
know
boob
you're
holding.
a quantity over quality kind of.
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
He likes
And I
meat.
guess
We know you
Kisara
like
is so
meat.
good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Oh.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
Oh
When you
dear.
get down to it, I
Look at
guess the
Law's
things
face.
A person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
Oh. Right. Yes. Now, I don't know what to make, because I don't know what's coming up, but I think I might just go with... did we get any new recipes? I can't remember. I don't know what to do. I think I might just go with more dropped items. I don't think I can go wrong with that. But the thing is, if we're doing side quests, we're not going to be doing many random battles, are we? So I think it might be... screw it. No, I don't know. Actually, I might do elemental attack. 16%. Shortcake. Attack up. Maybe earned combat points up. Actually, yeah. Yes, let's do that.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. Come on over and...
Oh! I went overboard and also cleared most of the play logs for the game too, in addition to achievements. Good! Good. It's worth doing. Oh, okay, so Ringwall, we've got a little smiley face. I think we need to do Kisara.
Let's talk for a bit.
I think this might be the final one, actually.
Kisara, once this fight is all over, I'm guessing you plan on heading back to Vicente?
Yeah. I've seen and learned so much traveling Dana with you all. I want
Feels
to
like
see
I've
those
looked at 1,000
lessons applied
skits.
back home. Hopefully I can use that knowledge to help reform Menancia even further, so it can be a model to other realms. What about you, Alphen? What's your plan?
That's a good question. I think I would be happy just to be able to put my fighting days
I
behind
know,
me
there's a lot. I mean, the amount of
and live a
voice acting
calmer,
is
more
insane.
peaceful life. Granted, all I've ever known is how to swing a sword. I'm not sure that switch will be so easy. Still, as long as I have somewhere to come home to, somewhere with a roof and 4 walls without any holes in them, that'll be good enough for me. It would be a home with enough food to make sure I don't go hungry, and a warm bed at night so I don't freeze. It wouldn't have to be anything fancy.
I love how he hasn't mentioned Shion
You've
at all.
always been modest like that. But you're forgetting something else that makes a home. Family. What if you and Shion...
Ooh.
I hate to make this conversation all about me. Is there anything you want for yourself once things are over?
For myself? I've never really thought about it. Well, there is one thing I can think of. I don't know if I should say it, though.
She wants a baby.
Yeah?
I want a fishing pond.
Oh, for God's sake.
Really?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while now.
I wasn't expecting
I love
that.
fishing, but it's always been such a process to actually do. You always have to make all these preparations before you go out and fish. It'd be nice to have a place I could visit without that hassle. Dig a pond, fill it with water, and get some fish for it. If I could do that, I wouldn't have to worry about Zeugles, and everyone could use it.
You really do love fishing if you're even thinking of ways to help other people enjoy it.
I do. Just don't tell him I said any of this, okay?
Oh,
You mean Dohalim? True. If he caught wind of it, it might turn into a way bigger project than it really needs to be.
Not only that, he's still determined to make Vicente's residents happy. But personally, I feel his power would be better put to use
I'm
elsewhere.
sure he could spare a pond
So if I
somewhere.
ever get around to making my fishing pond, I'd rather do it on my own.
Well, if you ever need help, don't hesitate to ask. I don't know my lures from my rods, but I can definitely help with any manual labor you need.
That's
Okay.
sweet of you to offer. I think I'll take you up on that.
He just offered her his
And
rod.
then, with the fish I catch there, I could treat everyone to special home-cooked dinners. I'm getting excited already just thinking about it.
Good.
I suppose I never realized until this conversation that I had any dreams like that for myself.
I love how she's blushing,
Thank
thinking
you,
about
Alphen.
salmon. Yay! Right, we're close to
Don't
the
worry.
Kisara. Got a trophy.
Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep.
Right. Good. Yay, final player.
Rise and shine!
Right, let's have a look. Also, we've got the most canon ship, Shion and Food, indeed. Well, actually, the canon ship is me and Hootle. Right, Kisara. To execute... okay. To execute... Okay, I just need to... Let me get rid of this Flare Demolisher. And in fact, I'm going to get rid of... Beatific Deus Roar, so that they only do this. Because I want to see what they look like more than anything. And same with... Oh, Scarlet Outburst is not there. Good.
We're almost ready to leave.
Yes, well, next side quest. So, there's mostly in Calaglia. Right.
Looks like we made it here.
Oh, it's
in
a
one
doctor.
piece.
Memories of Calaglia.
I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Yep.
Back then, we
Sweaty
had our plates
balls.
full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Yes.
Oh, I know. I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels
Yeah,
are
his salt.
replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt.
Yep.
Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Shion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe
mean,
it's not the time, but this place brings back
I'm sure that
memories.
big flaming sword
I
at
know
his
what you
back
mean.
isn't having
We're
any
back
effect.
where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Aw, she's fishing
Are
for a
you
compliment.
kidding? You started all of this, bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
Lol. Speak to the doctor.
Hey.
Oh, it's Cole! Brrr. Even with the Renan gone, there's still not enough food to go around.
Yes.
Just great.
How's this?
Got it.
Hey! Yay!
She's always got a hidden stash.
All right.
Not sure where the yeast comes from, though. Anyway. Right, so we need to head to Glanimede Castle. Talk to the merchant. Right, but there's another quest in Uzbek. So let's accept that. I want to do some fighting. I am enjoying the lore, though. I think that might just be next episode. We'll do some fighting.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Wait.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking
Who?
at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
Who's he saying is cute? Okay. Yeah, she's much more docile. I like how she's changed. In a very natural way. It wasn't forced or anything.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's cute. Hey, seems like you folks are staying pretty busy.
Hey,
To be in high spirits, Grenna.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nath. Yeah, they do. They spent quite a lot of time.
just great.
I guess... Thanks.
Right, mixed feelings. Yes. Right, speak to Nath, or wherever he is. Talk to Nath. He's literally here. Right.
Huh?
Well...
Yay, Zugo.
All right.
Huh? Uh-huh.
All right.
I guess.
Oh,
Got it.
nice. Let's do this one. I do want to do a bit of fighting. Defeat the Zoogle in the sealed-off area. Wait, I think I know where this area is. This is the area I tried to get in a while ago, and I was confused. It's this area here. Yay, finally! It always bothered me that that area has been sealed off, and I've been back here many times.
You finally made it.
We did. But first, I need to get some fish. Oh. Right, are we going the right way? Yes. So I'm hoping that this Zoogle is not above level 60, because I think we can take on level 60 boss fights relatively, well, don't want to say easily, but we can do it. If it's any higher than that, we might be in trouble. Oh. Oh.
Go no further!
Okay. Well, don't know about you, but that was certainly tricky.
I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Is
Hello.
this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter?
56 CP. Ooh. Fist that rock. Right, I'm gonna make a save. I'm also going to use a happy bottle because it might drop something good.
You really think
So
that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
oh god, it's got tentacles.
So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Yeah, law.
That's no ordinary stray there.
We'd best stay out of...
Level 53. Okay.
I have a bad feeling.
Right. It's water based, therefore fire. So let's yes.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Bring you down. Blah, blah, blah.
Let's charge up our magic.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Alphen is dead. No, that's not what I want to do. Panic.
In here. Resuscitation. Hurricane. Sharpness. Here you go, Jess. Not in your dreams. In here.
This guy's got a lot of HP.
Sealed.
Now you see what I can do.
Fire. Blah, sealed.
Amazing.
You get in here.
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
You get the gist. In here. Ready. Finish without a trace. All right.
No, that's not what I want to do. Oh god. No!
Armor won't save you.
Burning strike. Sleep now. Here's the evil. Freeze laser.
Oh! Bollocks. Right. Oh no, I didn't stock up on life bottles.
Stay away from my friend. Take this.
First aid. Seal. Water. Fire.
Oh god,
Here you go. Here's the evil.
this is really bad.
Freeze lancer. Seal. Here's the hero. First fire. Where are you going? Not in your dreams. Thank you.
Ready and ready. Now see what I can do. Take this.
Sleep now.
Can't get out of this.
Fire. You get the gist. Sealed.
Damn it, Alphen.
Sleep now. Laser steel. Here's the evil. Freeze laser.
To be let free.
The flames will roar. Here, let me help. In here. First aid. Blah, blah, blah. Next. Sealed. Glacial spear. Here's the evil.
Right, let's buff people. Yes, Kisara! Go for it. Oh no.
Bad idea.
Sleep now.
Wait, things are not going well, are they?
You get the gist. In here. Lunar fire.
I can carve through armor.
Oh, yeah. Something tells me this is not going well. Let's heal up Shion.
The flames will roar. Here now. I'll be saving this one. Resuscitation. You get the gist. Sleep now. I'll be saving this one. Feel. Mine. Get on it.
Take this.
Fire. I'll bring you blah blah blah. Or sealed. You get the gist. Burning strike. Inferno. Not in your dreams.
Right, we need to use the gel. This is really bad. I'm actually going to have to... Oh, no. I'm going to have to get Dohalim in to res Thingamabob Jig thing. Right. Shion, that's the name.
Take this.
You get the gist. Sealed. Fire. Blah blah blah. Sleep now. This'll come.
Wait, why is he not switching in? No. Switch.
Fire. Denied. Blah blah blah. Magic. Burning strike. Blah blah blah. Burning strike.
No further.
No getting up, please.
Yay, core break.
Thinking. Burning strike. The magic. Sealed. In here. Blah blah blah. Fire. Here's a healing arm. The flames will roar. Magic is them. In here.
I'm just going to focus on explosion.
Here's calamity. Magic is them. Fire. Let me help. Fires of passion. Forces this flame.
Damn! You're all
Sleep now. Magic is them. Fires of passion. Course not in your
Fuck,
dreams.
I'm late. Oh, that worked.
Blah blah blah. In here. You get the gist. Sealed. Fire. You get the where are you going?
Right, I need to use a gel.
Burning strike.
Kisara is dead.
Blah blah blah. Sleep now. This one's
Wait, why is the gel not being used? Hold on, Misha needs to finish casting.
You get the gist.
armor won't save you. The shield from calamity.
Orange gel.
Just what the doctor ordered. Sleep now.
No. No. No.
Blah blah blah. Magic seal. Up and at 'em. Let's go. The flames will
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
The flames will roar. Seal. Ready to go. Sleep now. Armor. Blah blah blah.
Shield from
Seal.
calamity. Barrier. Anything in armor is all mine.
Sleep now. Seal.
You can't get out of this.
Take the blah blah blah. Fire.
Now you see what I can do.
No more playing nice.
Yes! Oh, she didn't get it.
In here.
Damn it.
Seal.
Dodge.
Blah blah blah. Fire. Blah blah blah. In here. Blah blah blah. Kisara frozen.
No, wrong element. Restart.
Seal. Fire. Burning strike. Blah blah blah. Sleep now.
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We
Sleep
can't
now.
depend on one another. Such unadulterated fury.
Blah blah blah. Magic.
Wait, it should have interrupted.
The flames will roar. In here.
Ah!
I'm.
Okay, that was not good. Life bottle.
Hurry.
Couldn't make it in time.
Here's a healing arm.
Bloody charging attacks.
Here's a healing arm. Seal. First aid. More for the stockpile. Inferno burning strike. The flames will roar. Seal.
Another incantation ruined.
Eat blah blah blah. Sleep now. Fire! Line. Blah blah blah.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Burning strike.
Take this.
The flames will roar.
God. My CP! Oh no!
Shield from calamity.
Whoa, hey, one at a time.
What the Huh? What's going on?
Imbue
The
this
flames
vanquished
will
soul
roar.
Help!
with life.
Sleep now.
No further.
Yeah!
We're good to go.
Yes, rest shield!
I can carve through armor.
We're good
Please
to go.
rest.
Sealed.
No.
Fire.
Away!
Burning strike. Blah blah blah.
Help!
Burning strike.
Help! Life bottle Kasara, we need a tank.
Blah blah blah. Burning strike. Blah blah blah.
Ah!
I'm
No!
sorry.
Pride was my downfall.
Help! No!
Inferno Pulsar here.
Beyond.
Help! Everyone's forgetting about me. No, I'm here. Dodge. Shion's dead.
Begin. In a bind.
We're good to go. Fire.
This is not working. Please heal somebody.
The flames will roar.
I dodged! This is really bad. This is really bad.
This one's mine.
Help.
I've still got some fight left in me.
This is really bad. Orange gel again.
Hear my call. The flames will roar.
Right, we're gonna have to change strategy, as in go focus on healing. Yeah. How do I set as... Just do whatever you need to do.
Flames will roar. Burning strike. Blah blah blah. Magic. Burning strike. Blah blah blah. Burning strike. Blah blah blah. Burning.
Damn it!
Blah blah blah.
Oh, this is really bad. This is incredibly bad because I can't resurrect now. Oh, bollocks. I don't want to use an elixir though. Oh, I'm definitely not using this. Oh. I'm gonna have to use one and hope that something happens.
The flames will roar. Guardian field. Blah blah blah. Fire.
I let my guard down.
Yeah, it's done. I don't want to use my elixirs on this. Oh.
You get the gist. Burning strike. Our expert coming through. Burning strike. Not in your dreams. The enemy is going all out. The flames will roar. Let the burning strike. Close one. Right back at you.
That's right, we can still save this. Yeah, I guess I could, but still. We can do this. Ah! Oh, bloody animation lock! Yeah. This is not working. Yeah, it's not working. I'm gonna have to try again. I'm gonna have to do, defense up food, I think.
Hands now.
Yeah. Oh. Right. I think, well, what we need to do is switch out. We need the extra barrier. We need the defense. So I'm going to switch out Alpha for Doalim. I think we need that extra bit of support. I mean, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to replace Kasara and see how that works. Strategy. No, strategy's fine. I think if we, yeah, let's do that. Also, arts. Let's take out anything that isn't fire. So let's take out. Let's just keep fire stuff. We'll keep the poison. Get rid of anything that could... There we go. Right, good. So she's only got fire. He should only have fire as well, but these are like the flaming edge attacks, though. Let's get rid of... no, it's fine. I just want to get rid of water. He doesn't have any water, that's fine. Dohalim. Do I want regenerate? Yes. I want all of that. No, that's fine. I just want Shion to focus on fire magic, honestly. I think that would help quite a bit, actually, when she's doing damage. Okay. Yes. Well, not air thrust. We're going to focus on fire. Okay, let's go with this and see what happens.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Also, I need to have sharpness up.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. Let's get you all tucked away.
Nothing gets by me!
Can't get out of this.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
Please heal.
Fire! You get the gist. Burning strike! You get the gist.
Is Shion not healing? Okay, that's really bad.
Digging back from depths of it. You get the burning strike! You get the gist. Burning strike! Leave the enemy's arch to me.
Oh,
Place here.
The flames will roar. Burning strike! Blah 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 magic. Burning strike! You get the gist. Burning
this is going quite badly, actually.
Ignite.
The flames will roar. Sleep now. Ha, magic is there. Fire!
In a bind.
You get the gist. Sealed. I'm going to
Why is she not staying away?
the primed and ready. The flames will roar. Stay. Burning ready.
Jesus, my CP's going down like crazy. No, I need to get rid of this. I can't have this. It's draining my CP too much. Yes, I think Healing Circle I might do, though. Alright, Orange Gel.
Soil. Awaken and reach.
That'll bring you down. Not on my watch. The magic is there.
Ready and rare.
I'll be saving this one. Healing circle. Blah blah blah. Burning. Need to pull myself together. Blah 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 blah.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the
Can't get out of
I
this.
really don't.
You get the gist. Sleep now.
Shield from calamity.
Seal. Coming through. By the power of iron. Blah blah blah. Sealed.
Shield from calamity.
Fire.
Okay.
The flames will roar. In here.
Shield from
Sealed.
calamity. Ready and rare.
Fire.
I swarm through all.
Sealed. In here. Not on
Oh, it was too late. Dodge.
You get the gist. Fire. In here.
Can't get out of this.
Ha! You get the gist. Sealed.
Alpin's dead.
All right. It's showtime. That'll bring you down. Sleep now.
From beyond.
We're good to go.
No, Shion.
Now you see what I can do.
Sealed. First aid. Burning strike. Blah blah blah. Sleep now.
Oh. Well, he squished Shion's chest.
Far enough. The flames will roar. Sleep now. Here goes.
In a bind.
Not in your dreams. Blah blah blah. Magic. Sealed.
Right, I need Orange Gel.
Ready and rare.
More with lightning throttle. Outstanding form. Sleep now.
That damage, though! They're not moving out of the way!
you!
Burning Far blah blah blah. Sleep now. Far beyond the darkest sky. I call upon thee.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Shooting star. Arc sealed.
Far enough!
Don't mind if I do. Blah 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 magic. Sleep now. Blah blah blah. In here.
Shattering the pieces!
Yay, cold break.
Fire.
This can't get out of this!
You get the gist. In here. This one's mine. Blah blah blah. Sealed. Fire.
Dodge! No!
Here's a healing arc.
Alright, we need another orange gel. Yay.
Unique. Sealed. Arc sealed. Sharpness. Fires attacked and courses in my circle.
Through armor!
Not on my watch. Sealed.
We definitely need to keep sharpness on.
In here. Fire. Blah blah blah.
Wait, make sure we target the core.
You get the gist. Sealed.
Take this!
Blah blah blah. In here. Get on in there with the others. Fire.
Ready and ready! I'm ready!
Alpin.
Yes.
Astral energy.
Right, good.
The flames will roar. Sleep now.
Okay, I think we're doing good.
Blah blah blah. Fire.
Is it charging? Run! Ah! Oh, I thought I dodged!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I've been hit with something!
Can't be
So
happening.
even a man...
This is not good. Like, this is going downhill so quickly right now, it's not even funny.
This has his limits.
Not feeling so great.
Here's a healing arc.
Can't get out of this!
First aid.
Carved through armor!
Why'd you do that?
I need to stun these, but
Watch yourself!
Right. Watch out.
Incredible power!
they're not dodging. Oh, this is just too much. It's too much damage. Too much shit going on the screen.
Thanks so burning. Strike.
No.
The flames will roar. Burning. Magic is there. Burning.
Barrier doesn't seem to be helping much, not gonna lie.
The flames will roar. Burning. The flames will roar.
Oh, of course she's dead.
Magic is there.
What the fuck was that scream?
The flames will roar. Burning. Not on
Don't even, you need to res, dude.
Leave the charges to me! Far enough!
Ah, yes! Get away! Okay, recovery. Right, we've recovered. We're okay. We're okay.
Can't get out of this!
Right, sharpness, please.
Sleep now.
Okay.
Magic. Sharpness on.
Well, that did not go according to plan. This is the thing. They're not moving away. They need to keep their distance. I need to sort out the. I need to sort out the strategy because it's pissing me off. Right, keep away from enemy. Right. Yeah. See, if they've got less than 50% health, they need to keep away from the enemy. But they're not doing that. Then again, they're getting one shot. Let's try increasing it. Let's try that. Maybe that will work better.
The flames will roar. Burning.
Save you!
Burning. Resuscitation. You get the gist. Burning. Blah blah blah.
Uh-oh.
Burning.
Is it? It's gonna get. Uh-oh.
Everyone!
Right.
The flames will roar.
No. Fuck.
Stay away from my friend! Double demon fang! Double demon fang! No! Can't end here! Shattering the pieces!
That'll bring you down. I've still got some fight left in me. Sorry to talk. The flames. Reload. I'll bring you back from death.
This!
This is so bad right now. Right. Oh. This is just too much. They're not moving out of the way. Maybe I need to switch. No, not orange gel. Oh, I wish I had more life bottles. Bollocks. Right, I'm gonna move her out of the way. I might have to play as Shion, honestly.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
I mean, this is pretty much a GG, I think. Shion main for the win.
Thank you. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Oh, sorry.
Here I go. I still got the fight left in me.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
Yep, there we go, that works. Back to Rinwell.
He's going all out.
Wait, what's going on? Do I have to take control of... Yeah, doesn't work.
I can't hold on much longer.
You know what, I'm gonna heal. With no CP. Fuck it, I'm gonna use a pineapple gel.
A new lease on life.
Rinwell is fucked.
Resuscitation. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
Take this!
Demon Fang! Double Demon
Here,
Fang!
let me help. First aid.
Sorry.
You picked the wrong fight!
Right, I'm gonna heal. Can't even remember how to play her. Fuck it, I'm just gonna focus on healing. Oh, I've got a Flare Tornado though. Damn it! Fucked up my dodge. I'm not gonna use the life bottle. I'm gonna get Doeline to res.
Without this pain! No further! Shattering back! Burn in hell!
Attack time! Not on my watch!
Am I getting res?
Whirling struggle!
Flaming thrust!
Winds of heaven!
I don't really want to...
Double Demon Soaring blast!
They're not playing
I'm gonna have to switch to Doeline.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I'm gonna have to give him... Oh, I need to set it up now. Bollocks. Where's resuscitation? Or resurrection? There we go.
From beyond, imbue this
Oops.
soul with love. Resuscitation!
I might have to extend this rod. Yes! My job here is done. Come on. Yes! Yeah, does my rod hurt you? I can do this. Right, I'm gonna switch back to thing.
Here, let me help. In here. First aid. This happened, Andy. Here, let me help. Pain between heaven and earth.
Is this it?
Don't leave me. Wailing banshee awakening. Seal.
I'll smash you!
Let's get you
I'll
all
bring
tucked
you
away.
back from death's
I'm
abyss.
start. Resuscitation. Showtime. Lightning orb. Raging cascade.
No further!
Damn it, I dodged too early. Okay, he's rezzing me.
This vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation! Resonate with the earth!
Oh, this is too much! They're not dodging!
Everything in armor is all mine!
I'll bring you ready to go.
Rest for the wicked.
Resuscitation. Deny.
Watch yourself.
They're just not dodging.
Sense incredible
go.
power.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished
Fuck it, I'll do this.
You're open.
ignite!
Still got some fight left in me.
That'll bring you down.
Double Demon Fang!
A whirling struggle.
Think again.
Winds of heaven.
Here, let me help. First aid.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll do this. Screw you.
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just
I don't know what I'm doing.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Yay. Right, flare tornado.
I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for if we can't depend on them?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Good, she dodged. Never mind. Ah!
You're open.
Anything in armor is all.
No!
Here, let me help. First aid. Think again. Now.
Not today!
Here, let me help. First aid.
Can't get out of this.
She is flexible.
It's mine.
A wall to shield from calamity.
Think again. You're open.
Oh, screw this. I'm sticking with the healing.
First aid. Not on my watch.
Far enough.
They're not playing around. Here's a healing art. That move.
Here comes the big one!
Calamity.
Think again. You're open. Holy land. Lane between heaven and earth.
It's in your hands now.
Again. Now. Here's a healing art. First aid.
Damn. Oh, that was close. So I can res. No, no, I'm dodging. I think that was a worthwhile investment.
I'll
Right.
bring you back from resuscitation. Here I go. I'm only getting started. Help this. I'll bring you.
I might actually switch Rinwell out. In fact, who am I resing?
I'm ready.
Rinwell, of course I do. Thank you.
I won't give up.
Oh, you've jinxed it. I blame you.
Far enough.
We have a big problem now, is I've only got one life bottle. Fuck, I'm gonna have to res, well, B.
I can feel the medicine working. Here's a healing art. First aid.
This is really bad right now. Pineapple gel.
I can feel the medicine.
I need to
working.
res, but at the same time he's gonna charge at me.
I'll bring
Never
you
mind.
back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
Not done yet! Double demon fang!
Think again. You're open. I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Take this. Now you see what I can do.
One more. The enemy is going all out. Here I go. I'm only getting between heaven and earth. I'm ready. A wailing banshee of lightning. Here. This'll come in handy. Think again. You're open. Hit. I never miss. Whoa. Hey.
Dodge.
Hold on to your heart. I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
That was so close.
Pieces. Attack time.
Sleep now.
Denied.
I'll bring you back from death.
No further.
Do it.
Resuscitation. Like astral energy. Banana, let's go. Think again. Help this. Searing tempest. And that's my will. Flare tornado. Searing tempest. And that's my will. Flare tornado. Not on my watch.
Shattering.
No, don't need the pineapple gel.
I'm ready.
See?
Go for it.
Oh, Jesus. Now that was a fight and a bit. Oh,
What's a letter doing in a place
gosh.
like this?
That was fun though.
If I know.
But I think
highly doubt that
playing as
Zuko
Shiona's healer was the right call though.
Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What's up?
I do need to. I really need to stock up though. No, I didn't. I played her as her like at the beginning of the game, but then I stopped.
It's from my old man.
Oh,
My
Zephyr.
dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it
His
this
voice
far
changed.
requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on.
That's why they wanted him to defeat the Zoogle.
If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must.
Oh, Zephyr, we miss you.
Himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Danins and Renins, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words.
Someone also lost a father years ago. This side quest really made me emotional. Aw, sorry to hear that.
If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person.
It's quite a strong cutscene, though.
Neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Aw, what a good side quest.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
This is a good side quest.
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
I really like the side quests in this game because they expand on the lore quite a lot. They're not just, kill 5 chickens.
Doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Well, this was like a rite of passage.
We were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
They wanted him to do it. Yay. Forgot about Astral for a while. Nice. Oh, we got a sticky tentacle. Always fun. So this is a new... Wait, I want to go back here. Let's go quickly back here, see if there's anything we missed. Nope. Right. Well, I need to end the episode very soon, but let's go back and hand in this quest, of course, because I really want to see what happens. But yeah, I need to really learn how to switch characters in battle, because now things are starting to get more difficult. So I can't really rely just on Rinwell. I have to be able to switch back and forth.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's
She's
go.
looking at the chicken.
Ow!
Damn chicken fetish people. Alright. Hello.
Hey.
Yes, we did. Zephyr did, as soon as Law ran away. Wow. Oh.
Hey. I guess...
Aw.
No way. Damn. Whew.
All right.
Oh.
This is...
What's he giving me?
Thanks.
Zephyr's ring? Law, you even have a girlfriend now, and your dad was able to meet her too. Things will work. Aww. Zephyr's ring? Oh, this is like a new accessory. And Dawn braces. Wow, getting a lot of rewards here. Oh, and a new skill panel. Torchbearer. Increased normal attack limit and Awakening Burst. Oh wow, as an additional Awakening step. This is actually quite strong. I might want to give this a try. Definitely want to unlock that. Aww. What a good side quest. Okay, well, let's have a look at his equipment. So... Ooh, that's definitely I mean, they look kind of shit, but we can change that. There's one thing I want to check, and that is the artifacts before I go, because we did get a new one. We got... EXP boost. I think that was the one, wasn't it? Nice. Yes. Ooh, that's very good indeed. Okay. Zephyr's Grave. Well, you know what? I need to go, so we'll check this out in the next episode. I'm going to make a hard save here. I also need to stock up on a lot of things, like life bottles and stuff. But yeah, I need to get better at switching between characters, especially Shion, because her healing's really good. And sometimes the AI is a little bit slow in resurrecting and stuff, so... yeah. No, definitely, how many more side quests do I need to do? I think we've done all of them, actually. No, we need to do the Ganymede Castle one. We also need to go back to the training grounds, because I'm sure there's a lot of things that have probably opened up there. And also all the side quests that we should now be able to do, hopefully. So yeah, there's definitely stuff to do. Like the caverns, this is where we can do some of the fishing stuff for Kasara. But, I want to go to... I need to find more owls as well, but yeah. Anyway, that's all for next episode. Oh, that's good to know. I'm wondering whether I should just continue the game and then do all the side quests afterwards. That might be better, but I kind of want a bit of a break from story right now. So I think okay, so this is the plan. I think next episode we'll do more side quests here. We'll finish what we've got. We'll do some training grounds if anything new has opened up, and then we'll carry on with the main story. I think that's a good thing. I don't want to go too far without the main story, because then I forget things, and while I've still got all the plot, while I've still got all the story in my head, I don't want to forget it. So a little break is good, but not too much. Right, so on that note, I shall see you tomorrow. I'll be streaming around, because I've got work tomorrow, so I'll be streaming around 7 o'clock my time, which will probably be 9 o'clock in the evening your time. So hopefully I will see you then. It might be slightly later, but I'll try and keep to that time. So I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Take care.